I used to have a lot of ideas but not finished songs because I was not preparing myself for all the work that needs to be done for a song. So if you struggle to finish your songs or stay consistent as an artist, then this video is for you. We as musicians has this kind of weird tendency of having hundreds of ideas, voice notes, half-written lyrics, and basically lyrics ideas that we just somehow do not finish because of that lack of structure we have. Again, we as independent artists think that creativity thrives in chaos, but it's just not the case. Creativity also needs a system so that you are consistently putting yourself out there and you're consistently in that state of flow. So over the years, I have developed this system for my content and for my music. And note that this video is for music only, but you can check my time management video in which I'm showing you everything, how I manage my day as an independent artist and make my content regularly. I'll link it down in the description. So now I have a system that helps me write, produce, mix, master, track, and just finish more music. And no, it's not that complicated. I use a simple Google Sheet to track all of it. My initial idea stage, my production stage, my mixing mastering stage, releasing stage, and post-releasing stage. This Google Sheet helps me in organizing my time and my energy as an artist when I'm creating a song, start to finish. Okay, enough of this talking head right here, and let's dive into Google Sheets and see how it's done. So this is my Google Sheet and I call it music making checklist. First and foremost, I go through all of my ideas, my voice notes, half-written lyrics, and etc. etc. And then I find more suitable ideas, basically the ideas I have feeling for. And then I just put in right here in this title section, and you can see it, Independent Artist Anthem, It's Fine to Let Them Go. These are two of my songs I've released previously this year. Timeless, this is another song I made for my sister Sampada. So this is how I basically give them a title. It can be sometimes finalized and sometimes not so finalized. You can change it later if you want. Then the most important thing is the release date. I like to work on timelines or deadlines, you can say. Because if you're not working with a deadline, then you're working in that vicious cycle of creating something, scrapping something, creating it again, changing it again, and then you'll never finish anything. So I like to work on deadlines. After that, I give some references to my music, to my songs, because this comes handy when I'm mixing or mastering my song. Then I know I can reference that track or this track with these keywords. So for example, for my Independent Artist Anthem, the references were anthemic and punk rock. So I was going for that Green Day kind of vibe. This really helps with all of that. Then we have key of the song, which was A major, BPM 161. It's not a big deal. I made it at that time to be super on point according to me. You can change it according to your own self. Now then comes the fun part. This is where I check all of these things for my songs. So for, let's say, Independent Artist Anthem, we have AGMT, which is arrangement, then lyrics, instrumentation, vox, which is vocals, mixing, mastering, artwork, then upload and released. So I like to work in this particular stage format. So first and foremost, I start my idea on my sessions, on a blank session in Reaper or BandLab or any other DAW I like. Then I make a rough arrangement, and then I move to the lyrics, because sometimes I have half-written lyrics and sometimes I have half-written melodies, and I like to combine all of those to create something that just fits together or means something to me. Then I move to my instrumentation, my guitars, bass guitars, or anything I like to record using my MIDI keyboard or my actual instruments, because I am a huge fan of recording stuff rather than just using my mouse and just adding MIDI notes in the MIDI editor. I am not a fan of that. Then comes vocals. So this is the stage where I record vocals. I do leads, backgrounds, harmonies, ad libs, and etc. 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 Then I move to my mixing, then mastering, then the artwork. It's really important. Your artwork, guys, I have seen this a lot in the recent times, that people are forgetting the beauty of artworks, how artworks tell a story. So for me, basically the goal with an artwork is to just build that hype or that moment so that people just feel something from it. Then this is really important. Then I upload it to my distribution services. Then after, when the song is released, I check released. After this, I move to all of the post-release things, content, this, that. That happens in the other sheets. So this is how I use a Google Sheet to track all of the stages and you can say phases of a song. From arrangement, lyrics, instrumentation, vocals, mixing, mastering, artwork, upload, release. And this really helps me declutter my brain when I'm creating music. So the goal here is not to make this sheet super pretty or super organized or super specific about the task. It's all about your personal preferences, how you want to work, and it's all about how you can declutter your brain when it comes to music making. Also, in the description down below, I'll give you a copy of this particular Google Sheet. And I also want to mention one thing. I have learned this thing from a guy called Monic. I used to see his videos back in the day when I started making music just on my smartphone. And after using this sheet or this method, it really helps me produce more music or release more music or just stay productive as an artist. So this was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Do let me know in the comments down below how you declutter your brain when it comes to making music or releasing music in particular. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.